First impressions, it was beautiful out there. I mean, just driving in and just seeing you're out in the wilderness. And I just ran through rehearsal just now with everybody, and they sound great. So it's gonna be a blast tonight, jamming out on my tunes and just having some fun. Well, for me it always starts differently. Sometimes it's with a guitar riff, or I'll be humming something, or it'll be a lyric that will come to my mind. It's always different, and that's the cool thing about writing a song. I love co-writing too, because sometimes when you're left to sort of write a song by yourself, it would totally turn out differently than if you collaborate with someone who will bring in another idea, like, I'll try this melody here or something, and I love that. And you know, what's really important with a song is that you have, for me, it's a strong chorus, you know, making sure that the chorus is not boring. You know, making sure that, you know, there's a structure, so a guitar solo in it, a guitar part at the beginning, because that's, you know, sort of my thing to sort of infuse my guitar playing into, you know, sort of commercial rock sort of blues songs. So trying to, you know, put the guitar playing in there so it's not too much but just enough, and then you have the guitar solo, and yeah, so it's a lot of fun. I love my dad had an awesome, well still has an awesome record collection, and I would, you know, go through it when I was really young, and I found, you know, Santana records and Jimi Hendrix and Stevie Ray Vaughan, Eric Clapton, and my dad took me to a Santana show when I was like 11. I was playing classical guitar at the time. I saw Carlos, and I turned to my dad and I'm like, I don't want to play classical anymore, I want to play electric. And I wanted a PRS so badly, so you know, he got me one. I didn't put it down. He's just an incredible player, Carlos. He just puts, you know, all of his heart in every note, and it speaks really deep. You know, he doesn't have to hit too many notes, and you know it's Carlos. And I had the honour of jamming with him when I was 18. He brought me up on stage in Adelaide, Australia, and I'll never forget that moment, because I was incredibly nervous being up there, you know, with the reason why I play electric guitar, and he was like standing right next to me, and he turned to me to take the solo to Game of Love, and I just remember that. It was just a crazy moment. And I've jammed with him quite a few times after that, but you never forget like that first sort of moment where you meet your idol and you get to share the stage. And also Steve Vai, he's an incredible player, and my first support was actually opening for Steve when I was 15, and I was super nervous because it was my first like support. Steve Vai is like, as everyone knows, like god of guitar playing. He just, you know, he's just an amazing guitarist. And so I got up there, I was super nervous, I haven't had the arms folded, and I got there with a backing tape and played a few songs. And Steve was actually watching me side of stage, and I got off and he got on, and I couldn't even watch a few songs because I was 15, I had to leave, you know, because I wasn't 18. But he just got up there and started shredding like there was no tomorrow. Then playing with such feeling too. Like he just combines, you know, melody with like, you know, this sort of shred fest. And I remember he had like a miner's light on his head and like lasers on his fingers, and it was just, like he came from another world or something. And after that point, I just really got into his music and really listened to a lot of you know, Passion and Warfare and the Ultrazone, and For the Love of God is one of my favourite instrumentals, and Whispering a Prayer. Those songs are just beautiful. It's like, you know, Santana's Europa and those instrumental songs that just, you know, stay with you and inspire. Carlos and Steve Vai. So yeah, I'm super excited about tomorrow, about being in a room with a bunch of guitar players that, you know, love playing guitar and just want to play and learn, and just being in a room with a bunch of guitarists that are just like, just love the instrument, you know, as much as you love it, and just, you know, just want to play. It's going to be fun tomorrow, definitely. But just getting that sort of melody, you know, and then I had that sort of like real, has that real R&B sort of beat to it. So it's completely different, but you know, some of those ideas just come to you. So whatever comes naturally, you know, you pick up the guitar, and you know, some of the notes I don't say, I'm going to write a rock song today, or write a blues song today. What advice would I give? Just to never give up. Just keep on playing as much as you can. Jam with as many people as possible and write lots of songs. And you know, it's not so much about just sitting there and practicing like, you know, scales over and over again. And it's about, you know, finding your own like voice. You know, with the guitar, or, you know, whether you play drums or whatever you do. It's just to find your own voice and someone who inspired, like for me it was Santana and Steve Vai, and then you listen to those people a lot, and then you have to break away and stop listening to them because you want to find your own fingerprints, you know, and that's really important. So I just say never give up.